Okay, so problem number 4. I'm going to just look at this thing and show you what you can do with Sage. Now, one of the things you can do with Sage is certainly things we've done in the past. Get a clean sheet, reset it, define variables. We've done this before. Whoops. I think I've solved inequalities, right? So let's do that again. Solve. And what do we solve? Let me see. 1 plus x squared. My claim was this was always a positive number. So let me put that down and show you that's true by using Sage. Whoops. Yep, it's true for all real numbers. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do with Sage is something that I pointed out that I thought wasn't bad to do was, since this is always a non-zero number, it's always positive, I can multiply all three sides by that, which is 1 plus x squared. So let me type in expand, ex. Well, before I do that, let me do the multiplication. So 1 minus x squared plus x 4 minus x 6. Right, I'm going to multiply it by something. Let me put that down for you. I'm going to multiply it by 1 plus x squared. What am I doing? Clearing the fraction. Okay. You notice it really doesn't do much there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an underscore, which basically just is the last command I used, and I'm going to say expand it. And what do I get? 1 minus x to the 8th. Exactly what we said it was going to be, by the way. Let's try the other one, which was 1 minus x squared plus x4 minus x6 plus x8. And I'm going to multiply that by 1 plus x squared. This time I'm actually going to ask it to expand it without me going through that extra step. Now you can make mistakes using Sage, and if you do, you also didn't do much there. Someone says, I wonder why that didn't expand that. Well, I'll tell you the number one reason is probably just looking at 1 plus x squared for an expansion, not that whole thing. All right, so let me try something different. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my copy paste now. I put this over here. I'm going to put this in parentheses, and let's see what happens. And now I got it. That was give me 1 plus x to the 10. Let me repeat this. When I did it over here, this was just working on this. When I did it here, right, it's working on that entire grouping symbol. And that grouping symbol is being matched between here and here. All right? That's an expression that's on the inside and expands that whole thing. Right? Not bad. That was pretty easy to do. All right? Again, we already solved inequalities before, and I hope you're able to do that as well. All right? Now, certainly, I'm hoping that you're paying some attention to what we're doing over here with Sage and getting a feel for some of the things you can do. I want to remind you that in the very beginning, in the introduction, I talked about a website. If you want to learn more about Sage, you can do that too. There's plenty of resources on the web, not just the stuff I supply to you, but a lot of stuff is out there. Again, I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.